Those who would trade our freedom for the soup kitchen of the welfare state have told us they have a utopian solution of peace without victory. They call their policy accommodation. And they say if we'll only avoid any direct confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose them are indicted as warmongers.
Yeah, I don't know you, but you probably take a bullet for me. Halfway around the world and never get to tell your story. Might get a badge or two, but after you come back and face the facts that half are mad and saying, how can you, they're down on you. They're taking stabs at you. It's sad to see this afternoon these politicians after you when you did what you had to do. I hear the words on the news, they come unglued. They've forgotten already, overcome by the views. But whether they believe that it's wrong or it's right, I hope we never ever forget the reason you fight. The hero in the dark with the evil in sight, deep in the battlefield, having trouble sleeping at night. We forget that he's a man with a daughter and wife. We forget that evil people never call it a night. Tell his brothers and sisters he'll be right back and they'll miss him. I wave this flag as a reminder I'm still back in the system, because I'll never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. Every single time that I raise this up, they're not fighting for themselves, they're fighting for us. Man, I'll never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. The people here before that shed blood for me, to show the world that freedom isn't always free. They shed a tear, but can't let it go, though it's been years since they seen the peers facing the deepest and darkest fears, staring death right in the face. Would you ever take the place? Would you ever stand beside them? Or do you hide behind them, riding to remind them there's something out there to find them? Guns up in the air, we salute in a time when we've forgotten what it means to have to fight for our means. We've forgotten what the powers that be can conceive. We've forgotten what it is, we're not living in a dream, when the truth and reality isn't what it seems. So we make our own views based on things we've never seen, since we've never been to battle and we never joined the team. They set the sidelines, point the fingers and scream, since they've never had to get dirty, their hands are still clean. I believe in peace plus the freedom they bring. I hope we can wake up, stop living in a dream, because I'll never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. Every single time that I raise this up, they're not fighting for themselves, they're fighting for us. Man, I'll never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. The people here before that shed blood for me, to show the world that freedom isn't always free.
Alexander Hamilton said, a nation which can prefer disgrace to danger is prepared for a master and deserves one. Now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war, but there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second. Surrender.
Never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. Every single time that I raise this up, they're not fighting for themselves, they're fighting for us. Man, I'll never forget, ever. Never forget, ever. The people here before that shed blood for me, to show the world that freedom isn't always free.